Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video to do my Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War episode 401, aka episode 35, English dub review. So this episode starts off. We have Captain Karaku, who basically, like him and the other Soul Reapers, are running and stuff like that from one of the Quincy's, who has a sniper, basically a sniper Quincy gun thing, and he's shooting them, and he's just like, Captain Karaku's just like, no, we gotta like confront him head on. And so he doesn't. So he's like, "You're a fool." And then he shoots, and it appears that he killed him, but in reality, he did not kill him. It was just an after image, basically, because his power basically allows him to, basically, as long as he's touching it before he gets hit, that it won't kill him. So that sets up that fight. Everyone else basically has to go on. The lieutenant wants to stay, and basically says, tell everybody what's going on. And she makes a joke, basically saying, "Don't die, or I'm gonna cut your chest hair or whatever." Which he basically jokes onto the fact that, well, don't do that because I'll be dead at that point. So he's fighting this Quincy. And he's basically, he explains it to him, his power, and he thinks, "Oh, well, now I know how to take you out. I have all the matches from all the Soul Reapers, so I know that I can take you out because I know what to do." He tries to do his attack with the gun again, and of course, Captain Karaku is just basically dodging everything. We do see some action from Ichigo, who's obviously fighting another Quincy. When Jean Grau was out of commission. So that's going on. We see we're basically, Yoruichi and Orihime are trying to attend to his wounds at that point, while Ichigo is fighting the other Quincy. It gets to the point of the fight where Captain Karaku is just basically, he starts to get the upper hand because he can't hit him. So then his third eye opens up, and by his third eye opening up 3 times in the battle, or not his third, I'm sorry, the second eye, which he normally closes, by it opening a third time in battle, that makes he now can transform into his new form, where he's got all these wings and stuff like that. He's got a completely new transformation. Basically says that nothing can hit, no weapon can hit him now with this new transformation. So he actually takes out Karaku's shoulder. It's all bloodied up. And so then he's running while he's bleeding, despite having this big critical hit. And then he goes into this building, and then he attacks him in the building, where he destroys the building. He basically says, "You can't run. None of your weapons are going to work on me. Nothing can kill me." Then Karaku basically then uses his Bankai, and his Bankai just throws a whole shockwave throughout the Quincy city, and you see some yellow stuff going on. And Ichigo even sees it. That's how much it's going through to everybody throughout the city. Um, and because he is basically the main captain now. Now that the main head captain is gone, now he is taking the place for it. So he is going through multiple different acts, and Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. And then once you get to the third act, he plummets him down to infinite sea. The Quincy tries to get out of the way. He tries to swim out or whatever. It doesn't work. Um, and you know, Captain Karaku basically sees, I guess his Quincy, or I'm not Quincy. I'm sorry, his Zanpakutō. I don't know why I just said that. His Zanpakutō. Okay, he sees his Zanpakutō like a woman. It kind of like that filler arc that they had of like where they the Zanpakutōs took over or whatever. Um, but they actually, I guess, are using that for this. Um, so we see her, and she's like, "You haven't summoned me in a long time." She's not happy about that. But then he's like, "Why? Who are you talking to?" And then he just tries to charge down because he's got all these damages now from all the damage he got was also applied to him, basically. So he got the same amount of damage. And then Captain Karaku just basically slices him with his white image from the Act 3. And he basically decapitates him. Decapitates his head down, and he collapses down to the sea. Then we see Karaku basically, fall right down in the legs and arms of his Zanpakutō spirit, and then they talk for a little bit, and she wants about to take him out herself because he's not because of what he's saying, but he's like, I only got one more eye, just like you, and so they confront one another, and they just just have like a moment, I guess, from Zanpakutō to Master, I guess. And yeah, that is basically how the episode ends. Like I said, it was mostly focused on this battle. They did show a little bit of Ichigo in here, trying to get the upper hand on the other Quincy that Jingrao was fighting. But yeah, not other than that, not much Ichigo. A lot of these episodes are really specifically focusing on specific captains. It seems like before we get to Ichigo, so we're probably not going to get as much Ichigo screen time because they're really focusing on like the battles with these other Soul Reapers, and like I said, I'm sure one of the other Soul Reapers that got away from Captain Karaku's orders is probably going to be confronted by another Quincy in the next episode. So that's kind of where I think this is heading. And it's all going to just be a build up to Ichigo versus Uryu, and then Yubaba, basically. Like I think that's where this is all building up to, clearly. But the new head captain getting a win here is pretty cool, but he's gonna really need to be healed up by Orihime because he's really damaged right now. I mean, he's got like he's missing a shoulder now. He's missing a shoulder right now, man, from that battle. So yeah, an interesting episode. And yeah, that is how, again, that's how the episode ends. And the credits, the ridiculous Hulu ads, as we all know. If you're watching this in the United States, you got those ridiculous Hulu ads. Um, but yeah. One thing I will say, because if you're all watching this on the United States end, because the United States it's in Hulu, the rest of all the other countries it's Disney Plus. But if you're watching this on Hulu, I would really like to know, because I don't know if people have noticed this, but I've noticed it. I'm assuming everyone's noticed it if you're paying for the ads. If you got the ad subscription, because I think if you pay a couple bucks more, you don't have to see the ads, but I can't do that. But I don't understand why they put an ad right after the theme song, or like right after the theme song's done. They put an ad there. Because they already put an ad like at the start of the show before you even get to watch it. Then they put another one right at the theme song, and then they put another one like after the end credits, like not before the end credits. They put it like after the end credits, which they have that final like saying that like someone says, where they show the little white screen and they show like the symbols and the picture and stuff like that. Like, why did they show an ad right there? Why don't they show an ad right before the end credits? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they do it that way. It's so kind of dumb, because it's just like it's about like 20 more seconds of screen time that they put the ad on. But it's just so dumb. I know there's got to be a reason for why they put it specifically there, but it's just dumb, man. They should just put it at the right before the credits start. But that's my thing. I just want to point that out. People are watching this on Hulu in the United States. But anyways, that is the end of the episode. Try to get these out when they actually air, but been a little off for a couple weeks as well. Well, this whole season has been rough because they introduced 4 episodes because they were behind. So where Disney was at. Disney Plus in other countries. So that's why we're kind of all screwed up with this schedule for this season. Hopefully, I want to try to get it back to normal. I was kind of hoping that it would get back to normal after I got caught up from where the 4 episodes were done. But I have not been able to do that so far. But nonetheless, that is it. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell for the latest content. Thank you. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace! Also, make sure, besides my YouTube channel, to follow the Twitch, follow the Instagram, Discord link in the description if you want to discuss with me about Bleach or any other related topics for fictional media. Also, I do have a YouTube tier list, so feel free to check that out for any exclusive perks. And now I'm out. Peace.